Hi everybody, Marilyn here with Cotton and Chocolate, and this is Saturday Sampler 2023, and we're doing color collage. So welcome to block 1, and it's called Dappled Shrubs. How about that? So this is the block, and we're in February. So welcome in. I'm very excited about this quilt. It's gorgeous. If you haven't seen it yet, this is it quilted with all this beautiful quilting in it. And these are the blocks. So every month there are 4 blocks. 4? What? I know, but it's fine. Settle down. Don't get too excited. They're all exactly the same. So they're 9-inch finished blocks. Okay. What does that mean? Raw 9.5 inches. Okay. And they all have a little bit of sashing around them. But still try to get them at 9.5. You'll be happy because then everything will fit. Okay, so here we go. Let's go off to the races. Now, I'm going to go through the 4 fabrics. I showed you in the intro the packet, but again, this is the packet that you're receiving with all 4 fabrics in it. Not necessarily in order, but we'll figure it out. So how do you know what's what? Well, at the beginning of your pattern, here is a swatch chart right here. So all you have to do is look it up, okay? This is what it is. So we'll go through it. So the first one is green shrubs. This is what the fabric looks like. You're going to cut 2 4 5/8 inch by 21. So you're getting a fat quarter. So what you're going to do is fold that up. So you're going to see usually part of a selvage on one side or the other. That folds up. Okay, so what does that mean? Let me take this one out of the package if I can. I should have been prepared for that, but I wasn't. But you know what? You just have to go with the flow if you want to see how this works. That didn't take too long. Okay, so it's folded like this. So keep it folded like that at the fold. And up here, you'll have selvage on one end because it's cut at the fold. So there's selvage here. A fat quarter is a 1/2 yard cut at the fold, 18 inches by 21. So keep it folded at that 21 inches and be cutting at that 21 inches. So you're always going to be 18 inches wide unless I tell you otherwise. Okay? Please listen to me. I've done the cuts, so I have it figured out. Okay? I mean, you don't have to listen to me, but it will turn out better if you do, because I've cut it, so I'm helping you. Okay, so keep that fold there. All right, so let's move forward. So you're going to cut 2 strips at 4 5/8 by the 21. It's already at 21. You can't get it any bigger. Okay, and then you're going to recut those into 8 4 5/8 inch squares, and then you cut it once in half on the diagonal to make 16 number H triangles right there. There's your triangles. Okay, and you're gonna have all this fabric left over. Woohoo, look at that. So if you make a mistake, you have a little leeway right there, but don't make a mistake. I don't know, make a mistake if you want. Okay, blue, blue framing. That's this one right here. I'm out of order. This is called blue framing. You're gonna cut 2 2 3/8 by 21. Okay, we went through the 21. I'm not gonna do it again. 2 3/8 by 21 inch strips, 2 of those, and you're going to have all this fabric left over because it's a fat 1/8. Okay, now we're getting to lime dappled. You can only guess which color that is. This one. No, it's not. Listen up. Okay, it's lime and it's dappled. It's right here. You shouldn't even have to look at the picture, but you can if you want.
It's like an apple.
It's like an apple, a lime apple, or a sucker, or it's just lime. It's like a lime. I shouldn't listen to my camera person. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, I've made some changes, so please listen, okay? You are number 1, don't cut what it says here. The first thing I want you to cut are 2 3-inch strips. Doesn't even say that here. I know. I'm changing it for you. You're going to cut 2 3-inch strips, and you're going to cross cut them into 8 3-inch squares. On that second strip, you're going to get 6 squares out of the first strip. Okay, you're going to get 6 squares out of that. On your second 3-inch strip, you need the 2 more squares to equal 8. Okay, then on that second strip, you're going to cut it down to 2 inches. And then see the number A squares? You need 4 2-inch A squares. So the C squares, instead of being 2 3/4, are going to be what? 3 inches. You need 8 3-inch squares, and we're going to call them C. You need 8 of those. And then after the rest of that 3-inch strip, the second 3-inch strip, you're going to cut it down to 2 inches and cut your A squares for 2-inch A squares. Got it? Here they are, 4 2-inch A and 8 3-inch C squares. Got it. Lime. Okay, now back corner peacock. That has to be this because it's all that's left. Oh, and you have all this left over. Okay, peacock. So you are going to cut 2 2 3/8 by 21. Oh, what do those match? Ooh, we're going to do strip sets. These go together as a pair. How about that? So that is good. But I've made changes again. Okay, so we're going to cut 2 3-inch strips again, so that we get 8 3-inch squares. And guess what those are going to pair with? Those 3-inch squares, because we're making half square triangles. Ooh, how about that? I'm a genius. I know. We're going to figure that one out. And then the rest of that extra 3-inch square, we're going to cut that down into 2 3/4. And then you need to cut 2 more 2 3/4-inch strips for your C squares. But instead of 24 of them, you only need 16. So we're going to make 24 squares, but 8 of them are going to be 3 inches, and then 16 of them are going to be 2 3/4. And of those 16 2 3/4, cut them all. So you'll have 2 strips that you cut 2 3/4. The rest of your 3-inch you'll cut down to 2 3/4. You'll cut 16, and then you're going to cut them on the diagonal so that you have a bunch of, okay, 34 triangles. 32, not 34, 32. Because 16 plus 16 is not 34, is it, Jerry? No, it's 32. Okay, so you'll have 34 of these, 32 of these. Okay, so count correctly. All right, so here's all your pieces, and then you have all of this left over. So take a baggie and put all your extras in, just in case you need those for later, but don't get mixed up for piecing. And this is what we're going to piece, and I'll see you in step 2 for some piecing of our dappled shrubs.